Hi, and welcome to Jan's Views on Crime, a place where I quite literally give my views on crime. I'm not an online sleuth, merely someone who believes in justice. Please check out my other Jay Slater videos for more information on this case. The Jay Slater case has garnered a lot of attention from all areas on the internet. YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook have all had people questioning the validity of the official and unofficial details put out about the 19-year-old Lancashire lad who lost his life whilst on his first trip abroad to the Spanish island called Tenerife. In today's video, I will be looking at the platform TikTok and how creators have been actively seeking the truth about the Jay Slater case. Let's start by looking at the footage we were shown of Debbie Duncan, Jay Slater's mother, and his brother Zach.
I'd spoken to him earlier on, and they'd just been chilling around their apartment during the day because they were obviously tired because they'd been to the Friday event, the Saturday event. The Saturday event were the pool party. Spoke to me earlier and he said he burnt his shoulders and I'd packed him off with some living, what do you call it, aloe vera, like after sun gel. I said, mate.
So this is what we were fed. This is how we started learning about what had happened to this young lad on his holiday. A lot of people analysed the mother's choice of words and behaviours in this initial video that we all saw. And indeed, I spoke on it on one of the videos that I made about this. There just seem to be some things that, I mean, we call them red flags. Were they red flags? This story is just beyond anybody's comprehension. But I will say that the sleuths, the real sleuths out there, are both on YouTube and on TikTok and Twitch and Facebook, I believe are getting nearer the truth.
Right, guys, I've been told I can share this, but I need to screw out the name. So here it is. This chap I met in Tenerife about fucking 10 years ago now. Done a bit of DJing. I can say that he organises and arranges events. See, I've done a bit of DJing for him years ago. Reached out to him, asking him, do you know anything about this Lucy? Have you met her? He's got back to me. I've had to scribble out some names and a few little minor details. He said that he's never met Lucy, doesn't know her, but one of his good friends has met her a few times, and he has said that she fucked up with money a few months ago, few grand's worth, but think this was a genuine mistake. Plus, the lads like her as she's moving a lot of stuff for them and making good money, but it looks like they gave her a warning that next time she fucks up, she will be done for. It looks like Jay's gone out there convinced by Lucy to make some money, but Jay got completely smashed on the gear. Lost a load of gear, spent some of the money, lost a load of the money, and apparently it was a lot more than what Lucy lost a few months back. He goes on to say that he believes Lucy could be next because she's flapping around and they have probably made an example out of Jay. Now, I thought that they would have kept Jay to work for them to earn the money back, to make the money back. Looks like I'm completely wrong, according to this fella here. But there you go. Make of that as you will. Who knows where this is going, how this all plays out. I'm sure we'll find out the real truth in the coming days or weeks. For fuck's sake.
So that's from this channel called Viral News. Check them out. They're giving out a lot of information. They show a lot of TikTok footage regarding this situation, this actual case that we're speaking about today. So I will link him in the description to this video, but he's definitely worth a look. Now, on the same channel, he today put up this video. These TikTokers believe they knew what happened to Jay Slater earlier on and have proof So let's have a look at this and see how we feel. Now, if you're not familiar with TikTok, it's always done in portrait mode. That's why it's not great transferring it over to YouTube. But it looks like there's a conversation going on here between 8 people. No, 7 people. Okay, I want you to listen specifically to this person called Spaniel Family. He's the guy that's giving most of the information out. And there's a couple of other people in here. There's a girl down the bottom here. I think she's the Irish girl. And there's somebody else who speaks a lot. What we have to remember is these people will more than likely use aliases anyway. But I still find it interesting that there are so many people that apparently know the facts. It's insane, guys. So have a listen to this.
People wanting to get involved, get their names in there.
Can you ask him about the Airbnb thing? People are asking in the comments, like, is that true? Was he up there? What?
Day before. It was day before because they accessed his phone.
It was the day before he was at the B&B.
Day before. So it's all you can't see time and date. It's a Snapchat done. There's nothing to prove it.
So this guy here is saying he was there the day before. Well, in which case, why? Why was he there the day before? And we're talking about the Airbnb. Why would he be in some random Airbnb the day before?
The day he went missing, he got killed off.
It's the day he went and the day he was killed.
You can tell Laura now because I said to her, you research, and she texted me probably 11 o'clock as well. It's 11 o'clock English time, 12 o'clock here. Is this the video? I said, yeah. You go on his profile, you ain't getting nothing.
No.
The profile's gone.
So whoever's done this video has actually put up who this guy is that they're speaking to, called the Spaniel Family. It means nothing because he could be anybody. And that's the thing about any sort of online persona you want to put out there. You can be anybody. So, and I'm sure, you know, TikTok's no different. I mean, there's a picture of a dog there. Do we trust what this guy's saying? He's actually said some very problematic things as regards to what actually happened to Jay Slater. But can we believe him? I don't know.
So, you know.
And what's the movement like on the ground now that the search has been called off?
Mate, it's the I spoke to Laura live. She had the shout. She was live.
Same, yeah, when he come off the aeroplane coming home, wasn't it?
Right, so he's brought up yet another name, Laura. Has anybody heard of Laura? I haven't. That's a new name to me. I'm going to have to do a video about all the different names that have come up in this specific case. There's just so many. There's just too many to mention.
He ended up in this live. That's how I met him.
Laura texted me saying, oh, there's posters been up. She texted me on Wednesday. Well, yeah. The whole situation's fucked up like this.
And what I don't understand, and I'm trying really hard not just to repeat what I've said in my previous videos, but what I find really, really hard is that so many people know about it. So many British people know about the ins and outs of what goes on in Tenerife, in the Tenerife underworld. I mean, it's frightening. It really is frightening.
I've been main beach today. Nothing's going on. Everyone's on the beach. And I look at these people are sitting on that beach, man. There's something happened on that beach. Why are people...
Right, so it keeps cutting out, which is annoying. But I think the story that he's saying is that he saw like a kerfuffle on the beach, for want of another word. I'm an old bint. I use words like kerfuffle. And he saw kerfuffle on the beach. Is this before or is this the incident that we saw with the boat? No, so confusing, guys.
Did he get stabbed on the beach or was it outside the club?
Outside the club. So
Right, so they're saying that he got stabbed outside the club. Okay, so how did he get to the beach? Is the club on the beach? I mean, is it very close to the beach? We don't know. And I think this is why this case is so fascinating and so outreaching, because there's so many different factors involved in this specific story.
It's happened at the club outside, and then he's been taken away on a shoulder of somebody else and whisked off, basically.
Right, now I don't know whose account that is, but as the host said, well, you heard what he just said. I don't have to repeat it. It happened outside the club and he was carried off on somebody's shoulder. So in which case that would mean that, well, wouldn't that mean that the footage that we've seen at the marina wasn't Jay? Because if he was carried off on somebody's shoulders, then he wouldn't have been seen standing up trying to sort of defend himself. I mean, from what I've seen of that footage at the marina, he did look as if he was trying to defend himself. Oh, I don't know, guys. You're going to have to help me. You guys are going to have to help me in the comment section. So far, you're all doing brilliantly, and I want to thank you so much for giving me more information and also for subscribing to my channel. Now, I know my channel has a lot of things on it that you're probably not interested in, but one thing you need to trust me for is that I am very firm in my insistence on getting justice for anybody, really, and especially for a 19-year-old boy. Whether he was a naughty boy or not, he should get justice.
Right.
You see, there's a video I've got. He's in between someone's shoulder, and they're not black, not white, but dirty, dark colour.
Oh, that's a bit random. They weren't black, they weren't white, they were sort of a dirty colour. Anyway, let's move on a bit from there. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more. Right.
So Lucy's ping all the screenshots of like her the destination and all. So it didn't make sense anyway, because you could tell it was hell.
Oh, the white car thing with the old boys.
The white car, yeah, that was one of my
And you know
points.
what? I'm so tempted right there myself and book a B&B.
And look,
Just to get his vibe.
see what he's like.
Because people have left him fucking, what's this thing called? For travel, when you leave a review.
Yeah.
Everyone loves him. He's doing good.
Okay, so we're going to stop with that one. Let's see if we can find some other TikTokers. Right, guys, there's another name. Luggy. I'm going to have to do a separate video about all these other people, and somebody called Chris Tenerife. Anyway, this is another TikToker.
Private messages behind the scenes to people to try and get people to stop talking about it, and I question why they're doing that. Those people would be Luggy, who was in all the pictures with Sharon from the funeral, by the way. Also Chris Tenerife. These are people that are saying they were the ones that found Jay. They are messaging me privately, asking me to stop talking about the case. There was some threatening kind of messages between me and Luggy, which I kept saying to him, are you trying to be my friend or threaten me here, Luggy? Like, what are you actually saying? And I just think, why are you trying to shut down the case unless you're trying to cover something up?
She's got a good point there, guys. And I don't know whether this is on TikTok or whether it's just on YouTube. Doesn't matter. I just thought it was quite relevant in this instance. Okay, I want to finish on this guy who I've seen quite a lot. He's the guy that I think has given the most information on the Jay Slater case on TikTok. So let's have a look and see what he has to say about it.
Let me show you what was said.
Upon us when I tell you what I'm going to tell you and the stuff that I found out, believe me. And I'm sorry in advance for any like background noise, but I'm actually on holiday at the moment, and no, definitely not Tenerife.
I like the way he said that. I mean, it's nothing funny. It's British humour, if you like. He's done an awful lot, this guy, to put the truth out there. Well done, young man.
With all the apparent evidence that we've all seen, been shown, heard, read, been sent from day one when he first went missing, that CCTV in the nightclub, right up until the 29th day when his apparent remains were found, coupled with the fact of the intel that I've received from Tenerife, and they are risking themselves to get me this intel, the truth about what happened to Jay Slater may well have been staring us in the face the whole time.
Yes, absolutely. So if you want to watch some more of that, get over to World Entertainment and News. I'm going to stop my video here because otherwise it goes on forever. But I will be coming back definitely with some new faces, some new names, some new conspiracies, and let's see how this ends. Let's see if the truth is actually found and that the British police finally do something about it, because that's what we want, guys. Bring the truth home. That's what we want. So I want to thank you so much for popping in to see what I had to say. As I say, it's all my views, with the help of clips from other channels, but I will always credit them. And I hope you're all well out there, taking care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye bye for now.